Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not puzzle making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real.
Wait, tell me what to do.
It's only 8 a.m. I won't do it for the gram. I know I'm a man. At my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nice on top of nice, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it.
Good morning all. Hope we are all well. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me see, I'm all systems go here. As far as I can see, all systems go. And yeah, let's get it. Journal, you have to join the Discord. Journal is in the Discord, duty. Actually, I should make a journal command actually, but it is in the Discord, so you can go and get that. what a massive move overnight, guys. What a massive move overnight with FOMC here. Big push on gold FOMC. And yeah, nice little massive push here. And then GJ as well getting impacted here. Seeing some yen strength come in. And we see GJ just dump here. So we need to analyze and see what the hell's going on here, you know. So I think I should have woke up for FOMC. That would have been worth it to wake up for FOMC. Very easy continuation on gold here. Very easy options for all my guys who have who watched the last video, right? About if you guys haven't watched it already, who watched this one here, right? Which is going to be, let's go to the not fundamental but the exclusive content here. If you go to this one, the 1 minute method, right, that we talked about last time in the webinar, right? So that 1 minute method there, you guys should be able to see the option. I was looking at it and you can see it very clearly. So we'll speak about that after. That's what I did today. Nice, Miko. Well done, man. Well done. And yeah, that was a clean option. Hold runners and oof, pays off huge here. Pays off huge. So yeah, that probably would have been worth waking up for. So let's go ahead and look what we have going on GJ here and gold and all of that business. So start off on the daily. First of all, today is going to be interest rate decision for the pound here. So heavy news day today, guys. A lot of red folders, sea of red here. Need to be careful and just keep that into consideration here. This is, you know, the bank rate here. I expect it to be kept the same. And I don't see any major... I'll be very surprised if they do change the bank rate. So we will speak about what happened yesterday. Just let a few more people come in and we'll speak about what happened yesterday when we're looking at gold here. Can Swiss franc news impact GJ? Unless something comes out very, very crazy, which I don't expect it to, only then it would, right? Because you'd see investors go into the yen. But otherwise, no, I won't worry too much about it. You know, but in terms of, you know, what will the market do ahead of the bank rates here? So I think rates will be kept the same, and I'm pretty sure they will. Traditionally, we have seen the GBP pump into interest rate decisions, and especially if the rates are kept the same, I feel like we could very well see price pump into that. So, you know, but technically we are bearish, right? Technically, obviously, this daily candle close here giving you big information. We have officially tapped now the bottom of our range here properly, which is very interesting to see here. And if we look at bias, we have previous daily closing bearish here. We have tapped target, which is the bottom of the range here with this big dump overnight with FOMC. And 4 hour at the same time has also, you know, starting to dip back into this major news dump that we had here. Now, what do I expect to happen with the bank votes? It's hard to say. You know, traditionally what I've seen over the years is that we've pumped into it, and then when the votes came out, it's dumped. But this is the opposite. This is we're dumping into it, you know, and then when the votes come out, it might pump. So it might be the opposite, because last year when the votes were coming out, we would keep on we would keep on raising interest rates, and we were in a massive uptrend last year. And now it's a slightly different economic scenario here. So any talks about or any indication that interest rates will go down should probably send Gbpjpy down, as the GBP will have a bit of weakness here as they're expecting rate hike cuts, which we'll talk a little bit about the dollar here and how that's affected. But we have a lot of bearish momentum here. We are sitting pretty close to the bottom of the range. So let's bring back some drawings here. So we have a 4 hour target. These ranges are massive, guys. When we move big like this, the ranges are big, right? Down to the 4 hour target is 200 pips, guys. No joke. Down to this wick, which is, you know, the next immediate target, 146. Now, obviously, everything is bearish here, where our session is bearish, and sells do make sense here. If we're going to bounce out of this zone, you know, and try retrace some of this move, yeah, we can look to maximize and try capture some of that. But at the end of the day, we have to be doing that sensibly, because everyone's going to be trying to buy this. And, you know, same as when we were dumping here, everyone was trying to buy it. And it just kept going down, down, down. We could have a similar thing here, even though, unfortunately, the majority of the move has happened overnight for us trading London session, and we're left with scraps here. So we have to try see, will London give us continuation? If that's so, if we do get blessed with some continuation here, then we'll be able to maximize that opportunity. But there's no reason, and a big mistake people make is they see a massive move like this, they wake up and they think, okay, I need to go and try capture this move. No, in reality, the move happened overnight. Unless you were unless you were trading Asian session, then you could have maximized this move. Very straightforward session last night. Even just early. I mean, look at this closure below here, go, right? 1:30 a.m. my time. That was a very easy closure right there. Then you had some setup 2s, another setup 2, this closure again, you know, below the range, and that's basically that. So now we're looking to consolidate here. If we're going to look for sells, to continue sells here, this range can start to become inconsistent. We probably want to wait for sells below the range here, but what I don't like is how big it has to go. This has to go down 60 pips. So we're trading with some massive ranges here. So there is a potential that we could look to trade the range, but I want to see some more confirmation because price right now has changed structure towards the upside. It's the first time we have changed structure all the way since. Yeah, so, you know, we have not changed structure all the way since basically up here yesterday. You know, so we've been going in this downtrend. You can argue this is a slight change of structure with this 130-minute candle here, maybe more evident on a 15. You can argue that is a little bit, but at the end of the day, this is a little bit more of a bigger one because we had, you know, 2 candles closing bearish, now we close above. So realistically, if you notice how a downtrend works, it's pretty simple. How a downtrend works is it respects these zones like this and it just continues down. Respects these zones and continues down. So this zone is going to be relative to here. So as long as price respects these zones, we could get simply price trying to retest back up into this zone. And then once it closes back below maybe 500 here, I mean 179 here, we could look to entertain targets down towards this zone here and play that idea as long as it's respecting here. Now, if it doesn't respect this zone here and we start to trade above here, this is where counter trend starts to make sense because we broke first structure, we would be breaking second structure if we could close above here, and that'll follow the counter trend rules here. So that is only where probably buys would start to make sense, is going to be back above 179,500. Anywhere below that, as long as that price is still being, that zone is still being respected, you could see some downside, continuous downside here, and downside is what makes sense. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at here. You know, I need more price action at this zone. Trying to sell the top of the range right now, it could be an option, but now you're selling right back into this 30-minute support here. So if you were to mark this 30-minute support, something like this, just change that color. If you were to mark it something like this, you're selling back into this. So preferably would like to see something close below, even, you know, get below 179. Remember, we're playing with big ranges here. We have space. It's not like from here down to here is a 40 pip range. So having more confirmation, getting back inside the range, you're still trading a 30 pip range below 179. And I feel if we respect 179, that's where it will probably try to chop in here. We don't know if we're going to get continuation or not. That is yet to see. We just have to trade what's in front of us and try understand. Obviously, after such a heavy push, it's always riskier to try catch the remainders of the move because we don't know if it wants to reverse out of here or if it wants to continue down bearish. So we just have to trade in front of us and understand the risks. At the end of the day, it's the only option we kind of have at the moment because based on what we're trading here. So, you know, on what situation we have. At the end of the day, if there's going to be no setups here, then you just wait patiently. Trying to FOMO in, trying to think that this thing is going to dump. Now, it very well can, but if it does, then we know we have options below here, 500, and we know where we can plan different setups here. So it's kind of just wait and see at the moment. Let some price action develop. Let price show, let basically the market show its hand. And once it shows its hand, we can see if we've won or not, and we can make a decision based on that. Now, for gold yesterday, big massive move up and out of this zone for gold here. Yeah, pretty major move out of this zone. And yeah, rocketed towards the upside here. And yeah, amazing move. Nothing much to say about that. You know, FOMC came in. Now, why did this move happen fundamentally? So Powell turned around and said we can expect to see 3 interest rates reductions following that hype. So remember at the beginning of the week, we were discussing any signs of interest rates being the hype in the market of interest rates being reduced is going to send this. Now, this is very worrying and to see all of this equities pumping and commodities pumping, the reason why is they have not reduced interest rates yet. There's just been talks of this. So this is all pricing in. This is not based on real data. This is based on just talks, right? So price is being hyped based on the market talking about interest rates here. So let me remove some of my drawings here because it's not really going to be relevant anymore. All of these drawings, we have to probably start fresh. And yeah, have to start fresh here. So I'm going to remove these drawings here. And then we'll start fresh here. So if we start off here on the daily time frame, see where we are back on the weekly time frame. Yeah, weekly trying to continue up here. We do have our weekly resistance all the way up here, 2072. Daily time frame, on the other hand, we're sitting at this previous daily support here. Let's put it as PDS, right? And you can see the reaction we've had from there. And then we do have our next zone. Yeah, this is kind of like this 4-hour zone. We can just move this up to here like this. This is our previous 4-hour range. It's important to understand the previous range just to know, because after this range there's nothing. It's just clean all the way towards the upside. So we put previous prev 4R, right? So we understand what that is and where we're trading, right? So now we just need more price action to develop, right? We can see this, we can even move a little bit higher, something like this, just to fill out the range here. Yeah, just like that. And this is our current range we're trading in right now. And yeah, I mean, if we, later on, if you can start breaking above 2040, I would like to see a little bit of a pullback. But Friday, what we have USD news coming on later on, right? We have a bit of unemployment claims today coming on later on. So if we see unemployment jump up a little bit here, could see this continue. Will be very interesting to see what news does here. But after trading, after the move was done yesterday, if you guys did not maximize the move yesterday, trying to chase the move right now is going to be very tough, especially if we're in this consolidation here. And breaking out during London, I don't trust it indeed. I really don't trust breaking out in London. It's just how it works here. Especially that we're sitting at all this 4-hour resistance here. We need something closing above here. But if we have later on price, if price wants to just pull back a little during London, later on you have something leaving 2040, should give you some upside moves here. If you're going to try counter trend this, sometimes they do work, these counter trends, but you probably need a deep 1-hour close below the range here. A pretty deep 1-hour close below the range. Let's go see what type of structure we have. We have this previous 4-hour support that was important here. So when a news move happens, I like to mark all the previous 4-hour support zones, just to understand where we are on the higher time frame here. I like to to mark, which is also this daily zone here, because this was all caused by news. So I do like to mark all of these zones just to understand. This is an important range here, because in news time, when there's pure volume here, price is not going to give a shit about any support and resistance. Volume is just going to push through everything. But when we see, after news, when price wants to try cool off a bit, that is where we will probably see price start to respect these levels that we had before. So we'll see what price action develops here and see what ranges it develops here. But at the moment, it just needs to show its hand again. Big push. It's cooling off here. If something closes above 2038 here, I don't trust the breakout. I need to see support above. I feel that we could see a nice little fake out here if we do get a close. So support above, yeah, give you option during London. If you're going to try counter trend this, you probably want to do it only below 2025 here. 2025 probably gives you a counter trend option, but that's not for me, and that's probably that probably comes a little bit later for that. So yeah. Sorry, I missed your chart breakdown. When doing the markup, do you always go all the way back to the soonest support and resistance when the lows like this? When we're at lows, yeah, when you do like a GJ, yes, you go all the way back to wherever you can find the last recent one. So it's okay to scroll back as far as possible. That's not an issue. So yeah, that's basically the analysis, guys. Let's see what ends up setting up here on the charts, and then we can take it from there. So we'll see what happens here. This 15-minute candle closing in 7 minutes. We'll see how this closes. This will also be the 1 hour close, which will be important here to see how the 1 hour closes. And yeah, we'll take it from there. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. If you guys did enjoy the analysis, be sure to leave a like. Almost 400 of us in here and only 60 likes. We can get the likes up to 150. You guys know the YouTube business. End of the day, part of the game. And I hate to say it, so if we can do the YouTube business, would appreciate it. Hi, brother. Price action versus SMC. Which is the best? For me, I use price action. Hey, Harry, what do you feel when you see big moves you have missed? Does it affect you in any way? It doesn't, because I was not at the charts. I catch my move and get on with the day. And let's be realistic, guys. It's very, very rare that you're going to catch the whole move, right? It's very rare you're going to catch the whole move, you know, unless even, most likely you were just going to leave runners. So unless how big your runner is, that depends. So unless you planned for this whole move to happen, then at the end of the day, you know, you're not going to catch the whole move anyways, and there's going to be plenty of moves. Remember the last time you guys were feeling FOMO about the move? Well, look, here's another opportunity. There's always opportunities, and your job is not to catch every move. Your job is to catch your move in the market. That's how you trade these markets. Trying to catch every move will send you crazy and will make you broke. Trust me on that. Go look at the best traders. They either catch one big move and call it a month, or they catch small moves, take their piece from the market, and do that consistently. That's how best traders work. This is where adding in the news piece is key. Bank of Japan signaled a reverse in policy last week. Yes, the yen got much stronger. The yen will continue to strengthen based on that. Yeah, which is worrying, because when they actually do signal that, if they do signal that, hey, we're going to delay that, you're going to see the yen become very weak. And when it actually happens, it's already been priced in. Which session again? Fill the wick, London or New York? Not session, it's gold. It's the pair. Gold buy or sell? Press both, and whichever one goes into profit, you can manage. Can you check chart on Discord? Yeah, let me see. Which chart? Which chart? Which chart? I'll go in the chat here to say hi. Hope you're keeping well. All good, man. Cheers. Thanks for popping in. Like is active. See you next year. Come on, guys. Give some YouTube business right here. Yeah, would appreciate the YouTube business. The last chart. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't agree with this. We're not bullish just yet. This is too early. This will bite you long term. It worked today, but long term, it will be, you went half risk anyways. But yeah, long term, this is tough, because at any point this could reverse, especially with the 1 hour candle. You're buying this bearish 1 hour candle close below the range. So if we really think about probabilities long term, the probabilities of that candle reversing, not too high. The time probably helped you, because we normally don't see continuation at that time. So it helped you with that idea, but at the same time, you could be stuck here in range, and then you'd just be in a crap position if this just ended up having this. But played out today. I mean, after such a heavy push, it's probably, you know, it could happen. But if you did it like, you know, on the other time where we dumped very heavy down here, you know, trying to do that type of counter trend stuff, very hard. You know, very hard, very hard. Until you wait for proper change of structure. Harry, my internet crashed last night. The one time I'm up NY, but I watched DJ break under that support. Anyone catch it? Yeah, if you guys did, they did. They ripped it on the open here. Closed basically no bottom wick, no top wick, but still ripped it. On the 5, no, they ripped it on no bottom wick, no top wick. I needed a top wick. A lot of us were waiting for that. And then it didn't move till after FOMC here. This was the next move, FOMC. And then all of this, the real move came on FOMC. Real move came on FOMC. This was a small move compared to what FOMC did. Look at FOMC, just gave pure. After FOMC, it was easy. Easy work here. Wait for structure, close below, easy continuation. Even here. Set up twos. Break the low. Hello Harry, back from 1 month holiday, getting my head back into trading. YouTube business done. Appreciate it. Can we sell GJ? It is breaking 30-minute resistance. AD got it. Nice. You traded Asian. Yeah, I was sleeping during that time. After the structure, yeah, that was ideal. If you were trading Asian session, that was your option right there. Very easy. I mean, if I was up in Asian session, it might have been worth to wake up for NFP. You know, this was around 1:30 a.m. Not NFP, FOMC. I would take this trade and be done. I would just call it a day from here. I mean, you don't need to trade after this. You know, now we're just trying to catch just any scraps or small continuation here. Let's see if this 5-minute candle can close below 179 here. Just like we talked about, yes. Wait for structure and go. When will the market be normal again? December is kind of weird. It's not kind of weird. It's been good volume, to be honest. This 5-minute close might be interesting here. Let's see if we can get below 179 here. And then get a nice top wick on the 1 hour. If we can get a nice top wick on the 1 hour, it could be very interesting here. Damn. No top wick. No bottom wick. Yeah, no bottom wick, no top wick. Not gonna enter on this. Doesn't follow my rules. Especially, no bottom wick here is 50-50. Anytime I've seen a no bottom wick, it becomes 50-50. And especially with no top wick here, it's a little bit risky. That's unfortunate. But, follow your rules for a reason. At least, I could have maybe ignored the... I could have ignored the no bottom wick if we made a nice top wick. That's okay for me here. I could have ignored the no bottom wick if we made a nice top wick and just expect momentum to continue down here. But I mean, I didn't even have time to open it. As soon as I opened my MetaTrader, it was already down here. Gbpjpy has already done 189 pips towards the downside from its daily open. Scalping buys make sense. Counter trend, yes, but my counter trend buys don't happen till above here. Trying to counter trend buy here, you know, the trend is your friend till it ends. You know, don't try force something, you know, the opposite way. Hi bro, always here from Madagascar. Nice. How to catch a flip? I mean, if we are deep in a downtrend, for example, what are the signs to counter trend? Focus on trying to catch the trend here. Focus on trying to catch the trend. Counter trend only comes later. You need to break second structure here. And yeah. Hi, what's your IP address? I need it for educational purposes. I'll send you my bank account address and I need 100K for educational purposes. How about that? What to do if the 1 day, 4 hour and 1 hour is clear but 15-minute has noise? Then you can't trade a 15-minute time frame. You have to wait till it gets out of the noise or wait for structure to be formed. What's my view on AU? I don't know. I'll have a look. Don't know what my view is. Nice little pump here on AU. 4 hour trying to break out the range here. USD. Yeah, it's kind of similar to gold here. You know, you're probably consolidating. You need to check where your ranges are. Obviously, continuation makes sense above these highs. I'd prefer to see some sort of support like a thunderstorm above the high. So, yeah. I'm following you since 10k subs. Amazing, man. Learned a lot from you. Appreciate the support since then. Hi, I'm in gold buys from 2009. Where should I put my SL now? It can continue up more. You can just trail your stop loss below 30-minute structure. So, you know, but high chance at some point that might be caught out. But again, from 2009 till here, it's good profit, you know. So you can just trail. That's up to you. Up to you what you want to do. It's your position and how you want to manage it, you know. It can still make a top wick. If it does, it can be a trade. No, not like that, man. Because where will you put stops? Bottom of the range? You know, you just buy here right now. You run 35 pip, 38 pip stops to just try make a 13 pip top wick. It's not really the best. Funny how yesterday I cleared all my charts but kept the 4 hour in all-time high on gold. It was a magnet. It was a magnet. Hope you're doing good. All good, man. Where would be my TP on GJ? If what? I mean, did you took? Just showed up, man. Can we scalp buy? You can do whatever you want to do, man. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to try be the first person here to go against momentum here. Momentum is towards the downside. Why should I try go against momentum? Hi, Harry. Can you please talk about wicks? What are you looking for and why top wick, bottom wick? So if you go backtest candles that close with no top wick or bottom wick, it becomes 50-50. Some of them reverse, some of them don't. The most important here is if we're taking a sell and the 1 hour has no top wick here, at any time this 1 hour candle can flip. Look, the previous 1 hour candle closed bullish. This could just be a bottom wick for the 1 hour candle to flip at some point. And you don't want to hold a sell and then it flips and never reflips because you basically sold the bottom wick. Right? But if it makes a top wick and reflips, then you're fine because now you expect that to be the top wick of the candle and you can catch the downside move. Right? It stops a lot of confusion here. So for me, in this scenario here, if we had no bottom wick, since we have a lot of bearish momentum here, and I like we got the close below 179, I don't really care about no bottom wick, even though it could reduce probabilities, but I feel momentum we could ignore it. But having no top wick here, I'm just putting myself at a huge disadvantage with now two probabilistic things of going wrong. Right? And that's your job as a trader. Your job as a trader is not to put yourself in a tough spot just because it can. It's not just because it can, it's because you have to follow a plan that is able to say that it will most of the time. Right? Yeah, you'll be wrong. You'll take losses. It's part of the game. But at the end of the day, if you're going to keep putting yourself in tricky spots that don't follow your plan, that's where your mistakes are in trading. And that's where you lose money, is because it worked today and in your mind it's a great position because you've seen it work once. But all of the times that it doesn't work, you're going to screw yourself up. Do you still keep your crypto? Have you sold everything? Took a lot of profit taking. I do keep a small portion of crypto just to always have, because time in the market's better than timing the markets. Crypto I've had for a very long time. When are you planning to open the new spots for the private? I did announce, yes, you're right, actually, I need to remind, forgot about that. I did announce yesterday that I would open spots for one day because people were asking me if they can join before the holidays so they can secure. So I have decided yesterday, as I said, that today would be open. So there is just for today, we are open on it actually. So I've decided to open 5 spots here, as you can see, so you can join. Yesterday people were asking me, but it's only going to be for today, and this is just to let in people who want to study over the holidays, and then we won't open up till till next month here. So because I keep getting DM'd, people are saying, I want to join so I can study on the holidays, and I didn't account for that, and I understand. So we can allow a few people in here, so you can check it out. You can, utilize your time over the holidays to study all of the content in here, all of the steps. This here, the last video, gold 1 minute breakout scalping strategy, that's how you would have maximized yesterday's move if you use this 30-minute video breaking down a scalping strategy. No joke, this video, but that's how you would have caught yesterday's move. But yeah, I put the link in the chat here if you guys want more information. Whoever wanted to join, there's like 5 spots. As soon as those 5 fill, if they do, that's it. Better tell them to hurry up or risk missing out. Yeah, they'll have to wait then, At the end of the day, it's something I like to keep closed, and that's how it is. So this is why I like to wait for a top wick here, guys. Because imagine you took a sell and this only went 2-3 pips, and then you get this top wick. It's not fun getting only 2-3 pips in profit and then holding 15 pips worth of drawdown, hoping now it will flip. Hey brother, hope you're doing great. Oh good man, financial, hope you're well. How long you been trading? Over 3 years. Realistically, if you're starting at 1k with how much you're risking and winning, how long would it take you to grow to 10k? Okay, let me think about that. So if I had a 1k account, I'd probably risk around 4%. So we're looking at around, $40 a trade. And let's say on average per month you make around 80 pips. Let's say average it to 80 pips. Right, so 10 pips equals 80. I mean 10, so let's say you use a fixed 0.4 lot. So 80 times 4. So 320. Make 320 a month on $1,000 account. Regarding everything going well. And then you do 10,000 divided by 320. It would take you basically 2 years. It would take you 2 years to reach 10k, which is a 10x on investment, which is huge. So think about that realistically. Yeah, it seems slow, but 10x on investment in 2 years, never get that anywhere else. And that's my point. Don't think just about 1k. Think about adding to your capital as you go along. But many of you are going to lose for the first year anyways, or the first 6 months at least, because you don't have the skills yet. Took me 1 month to get to 300. There you go. It'd be better to start with 15k. Yeah. According to your analysis, where will it go? Where will what go? When are you planning to... Oh no, you wrote that twice. Hope I answered your question, Nick. You can see the link there if you're planning on joining. I'll see you on the other side, brother. Advice for a beginner trader? Just make sure to focus on learning the skill. Money will come. And give it time. Do you have any experience with working with prop firms? I don't. I have not tried yet. Gold update. You guys are so panicky on gold. Gold. It moved. You missed the move yesterday, guys. Too bad. If you didn't maximize yesterday, it was very simple here. If you know how to scalp this, you had a lot of opportunity yesterday. You know? Now, I expect it probably to... Realistically, I expect it to range between 2025, 2033 here. Like, this is where the hard move is. Trading in here now becomes hard. Easy move happened yesterday. If GJ breaks the top, it will push. Probably need to get above 179,500. Antonio says he's waiting for daily support. Let's see where his daily support is. Yeah, I'm looking where you got that daily support from. Oh, this one here. Yeah, I think we're fine just below 500 since we already tapped the daily support. Since we already tapped the daily support, we've reached it 1-2 times, no issues. So I think if we just get below it, below 500, you should be perfect here. I don't see any issues below 500. Do you think today's news will be able to push UJ further down, as UJ has already moved a lot by FOMC? We don't know. Any advice for binary traders? I don't like binary options. The volume these days is the same like February and March? Yes. But normally you see it consistent in the session. The math is wrong, yes, but you have to consider losses as well. So it will probably equate around somewhere the same. What would you wait for counter trend on gold? Probably below 25. Do you look like Shroud? No, I don't look like Shroud. Shroud is way whiter than me. Good morning, I'm in New York. Do you think I can just trade gold on Robinhood? I'd recommend using a broker more than Robinhood. Robinhood is more for investing, if I'm not mistaken. Right, 15-minute closing above the range here, still below this zone. Like at the end of the day, this zone here is like this is your risky zone, you know? Here is where you're going to find most your inconsistency is inside of this zone, you know? And you can make it like call it an amber zone here, somewhere in here. I would say basically this here. Now this is also, since we rejected this whole zone here, this is your amber zone. This is where you find inconsistency. You can reject off this wick here, you know, you can see rejections. All in here you can find rejections like we're finding right now. So it's a little bit risky trying to trade in these zones here. Above here, this is where you're going to get cleaner moves above here. Around 500? Yes, just above it. That should be a lot cleaner than where we are right now. Bro, did you ever want to meet Top G? If he wants to meet me, he's welcome to meet me. You know, if we do break this high, you could look for a quick little push up to here to see what happens. Still a little bit early for me because this is not breaking, this is breaking first structure here. We're breaking first structure. So for a real counter trend, we need to break second structure. And if momentum is really going to continue today, it will continue. Right? You're looking to get caught up in something like this. This is what you're looking to get caught up in. So yeah, it gives you a little bit of a push here. This, you have more room. Remember, look how tight. Look at the difference between, if you're going to counter trend this move, look how much space you have between these two spots here. So check the difference between here from this area, breaking this area, you have this much room. Where we are right now, right? If you see where we are right now, we don't have as much room. Look at the difference. It's a lot smaller here. This room that we have right now is only something like this. So the room we have right now, where's my rubber? There we go. This is all what you have right now. That's it. Sells below 670. I would say extend that down to 500. But yeah, it could make sense. Let's go see what we have back here. Let's draw six. I do like the 670 because it is our structure now. But I don't like the rejections we have from there. All the time we're rejecting. Yeah, I think below 500 will be your best shot here, man. Below this structure, you have clean candles, 50 pip range here. This is nice. You see? This is your best shot. Selling into this rejection can be quite tough. Even if you use a 5-minute to leave this zone, will be better. So yeah. Boss, some advice? What advice? What happened? Be grateful you're alive. Know that things are better. I lost all my hard-earned money and I don't want to give up. At the end of the day, you should never risk more than you can afford to lose. This is the most basic thing. Right? It's okay to risk uncomfortable amounts, but not more than you can afford to lose. And if you are going to risk more than you can afford to lose, then understand the position it's going to put you in. If you're taking a massive risk in your life to potentially make it better, always look at the opposite side. Everything in life has to have a balance, right? Everything, you know, without sadness, there can't be happiness. Without massive risk, there can't be massive reward. So you have to accept the risk. So you can't complain if it goes the wrong way, because most things fail. Right? Most things fail before they work. So you have to embrace the failure and use it as opportunity to get better. Right? And give things time. So make sure to learn the skills so you can avoid putting yourself in those sticky situations. Start risking less, follow proper risk management, and have money to actually trade. If you don't have the money to actually trade, how are you going to trade? Right? The only other shot you have is to try gain access to capital. So that's where you can leverage prop firm accounts. But you're going to waste money with prop firm accounts unless you have what? The skill. Unless you can actually trade. Unless you have experience in the markets. Because let's say you pass it, if you're not going to generate money on the prop firm account, then you're not going to do anything with it. So it all comes down to making sure that you have the skill. Making sure that you can trade. Making sure, because no matter what situation you are in, you'll need to have the skill anyways. Because you don't have to, you know, with all these prop firms out these days, you don't have to be rich to trade. You can make money from trading, but you do need some sort of money. You need money to potentially, in trading, you need money to have disposable money to have challenges. Don't expect your first challenge to be passed unless you spend good time studying or have a good person who can help you, a good mentor. Right? Expect to spend some money in probably being part of a good learning platform. Or a course, don't need to waste money there. You know? Hello from the other side? Lol. Why is Nick typing it here and typing it there? What's the purple lines? Key levels. They're key levels. Harry, when I use the ruler on GJ and gold, the pips are the same? No. On GJ, 10 pips is 10 pips. On gold, you divide it by 10. That's how it works. So the number on the left you times by 10. The number on the right you divide by 10. Come on, folks. Harry is sharing golden wisdom. Smash the like button. Yes. If you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. 500 of us in here can get the likes to 200. Would appreciate it. So it's 100 pips? Yes. If it says 1,000, it will be 100. If it says 10, it's a 100, right? Tradesharpe just sent me a friend request. Scammer. Block. Full on scammer. Just report them, guys. The more you report them, the more they won't be able to do that. Am I interested in sports? I don't watch sports, no. I don't watch. And it's not because I don't like sports. I love sports, but simply it's finding time to watch sport. My first job when I come to the stream is the like button. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What sport do you like to play? I like individual sports. Thank you for your WhatsApp message. How they got your number, bro? How have they got your number? Damn, everyone trying to scam. They must be making money. You guys have to not fall for it. Waste their time. They must be listening to the stream as well. They must have a whole system going on. They must be on the stream, listening, making money, learning my skills, right? Learning how to trade and scamming people. I got 10 friend requests from Tradesharpe accounts. How lame these people are. If anyone knows a solution to stop this, please let me know. Harry, what account did you start with? I had a 5-figure account when I started. Thanks, bro. I feel good. I should learn more. There you go, man. Well done. They hedge by scamming while learning the skill? Exactly, they use scam to fund their capital. They must not give a like and subscribe to you? Yeah, 100%, man. Yes, they are. I get 3 a week and I just play with them. Now they get angry? Yeah, let them be angry. They're idiots anyways. What they write in chat is obviously a scam. They're all lifeless idiots who need to do something with their life. So if they're listening here, do something with your life. Karma comes around. Be very careful. You scamming people for a living, you're not going to live. I tell you that much. You're not going to live. You have one life, and you go around that life by scamming other people who are not in good positions financially maybe, and you put them in worse positions using someone else's name. What a way to live your life, brother. That's all I'll say. What a way to live your life. Just shows what type of person you are. And if you can look at yourself in the mirror every day and feel good about yourself, you're sick in the head. And you have issues. And you're not living a life that you'll be proud of. Nor are you living a life that you'll make anyone proud of. So, there you go. They should be careful. Give them a bit of reality check. Talk that talk, man. Love you from South Africa. Respect to you, man. Ask them for daily analysis. That's pretty funny. Just one advice I want to know. This will sound crazy, but can I go with a prop? If you're ready for a prop, you can go. But are you ready? Prove to yourself you're ready. Prove. You want to do a drill for a prop? Buy the cheapest account. Just buy some stupid prop firm account that you can find the cheapest account out there. Like $50. And if you can't afford $50, you need to go find a job and start saving. That's your first task. Harry, is my geo analysis incorrect? Geo, I mean before 2 p.m. session, mixed leaning towards bullish. I looked at your geo analysis this morning. I think maybe you didn't join the Zoom yet. I said just watch this zone right here. Oops, where's my drawing gone? Let me bring it back, one sec. I was showing you this zone right here. This you have to be careful with. This way you can get this. But let's have a look what it's doing now. Let's see if that has played true or not. Alright. You look. Look. What did I tell you? See? Look at that. That's exactly it, man. Should have joined the Zoom. That's your break-even spot 100%. All the guys who join Zoom will remember me showing that. How do you know to reject it? It's not clean. This is your last support. Now support becomes resistance. Remember, hidden levels. Support breaks out, can become resistance. Just like this, down here was resistance, now became support. Even though it's clean here. You have to target this. One hour there as well. That will also make a thing. Harry speaking facts. Nice statement. Thank you, thank you. Harry, if I want to get into exclusive group today, do I need to wait for new spot next month or just repay? No, once you're in, you're in. So once you're in, you have total control of your own subscription. You don't have to wait for new spots next month. Your subscription, if you join today, you have 1 month in the group. At the end of the month, it will automatically renew. If you don't want to renew, then you can simply just leave and you won't have to pay anything else, and you'll just leave the group. It's totally up to you. It's you pay monthly, so that's how it works, Alessandro. Or Alejandro. Harry, how to pay you 55? You can join through the website. So make sure that you know all the details. You don't just get the group. When you join, you get access to all my content. You get access to the Google Drive here. You get access to everything, right? To the webinars. And you get all of this access. So you can just join through the website here. All the details, you press join now and it takes you to the checkout page. And you can choose your option there. The link's in the chat. But as I said, only for today. Only you guys in Discord and on the stream know about this. I'm not announcing it publicly. It is simply for the people who wanted to join before the holidays to get in with the content and stuff. I thought I was the only one who says peace when I say goodbye. Good to hear it from someone else. Bro, that's like my signature. You're not the only one. I always sign off with that. Simon says UK 100 looks like it wants to break out the zone. I haven't looked at UK 100 for a minute, man. These scammers are poor people with mob forcing them in a call center. I saw it as a computer hacker snipe them. Yeah, Paul, that's the one. Piss. Catch you guys. Give me a second. Let me just go toilet, come back. That's the other type of piss. What have we got going on? Nice little consolidation here at the moment. See, this level is becoming tough. What you have to be careful with here is that if you get a quick spike above here, it doesn't reject this zone right here. Right, so even though you might get a quick spike above here, you need to be careful of that zone. That's why I'm more interested above 189, 179, sorry, 500 here. That would be more confirmation. Breaking second structure here, giving you the upside move here. Probably paired with a 1 hour close as well. I mean, if you wanted to risk it for the biscuit, you could try get that quick spike and then move quick to BE. That's one option. So break of this high here. Get the quick spike, boom, and then go break even. If you get the spike. Which I do feel will happen after this 5 minute. No way my camera's died this early. Impossible my camera's died this early. No chance. Very upset with my camera today. Well, I guess we have to use the camera of profitability. There you go. Here's my brilliant camera. Get in Elgato, their USB never die. Yeah, but it doesn't have the quality. This has super high quality here. Which is one app? I'm not getting answer, bro. Which app to trade? Don't use app, man. I'm on a Tradingview here, website called Tradingview. Full margin. Yeah, here's a quick spike. You might get this spike right now, and then you just have to watch this zone. Now it's around, you have around 6 pips here. Anything closing back, then you have to close, but you have to run 24 pips. I just rather not go rip counter trend just yet. If this thing is gonna reverse, it's gonna have space to reverse. You know, we're at the low of the move here. Right, calling lows here, not the best idea. It will be the same scenario as this. As long as we respect structure here, as long as we respect this zone here, we can see price continue down. Ah, the camera full margin. Yeah, that's the secret. If you know, you know. How did you develop your consistency? First was defining the strategy, backtesting it on a simulator. That's number one. You need to backtest your strategy on a simulator to make sure that it works. Test it, try it again and again and again, loads of iterations, and collect data on a spreadsheet and notice this. And then, after that, once you backtest, you start applying it in the real markets and learn the different dynamics, and then it just takes time. You give it time. Absolutely spot on, Harry. For counter trend, should have been in from the bottom. Yeah, if you're gonna try, or you wait for second structure to break, in my opinion. Somewhere up here. If this was a bigger range, you would have room, but you don't have much room here. Like yesterday, you see how yesterday when we took the trade yesterday on, man, guys, if we held, imagine holding runner, yeah, oh, don't even remind me. Imagine holding a runner. Our entry yesterday was here. This was the entry yesterday. Imagine holding a runner on this. That's nuts. This, if I held a runner, if I held full position on this, this is live. This is huge. This is month changing. 1 to 38 risk to reward. 1 to 38 risk to reward. But look, yesterday we didn't rush into counter trend too fast, right? Same thing here. Don't want to rush in. See? Quick spike and then that's it. Don't rush in. Decent ratio? Yeah, exactly. We missed this entry on gold. We didn't miss this entry on gold. We took it yesterday. Look. Go check the stream journal. We took that exact entry yesterday. Just didn't hold it. Which you can't expect, you know. That's just, look. You didn't hold it, but we took this exact same entry yesterday. But that's out of your control, right? You always woulda, coulda, shoulda. Always. Oh, I wish I did this. I wish I held this. Like yesterday, even if you took sells here and you probably closed at like 500 or closed down here, you would have said, oh, I wish I held to the end of the move here. Could that be the gold buys for the December we discussed? Possibly, yeah, man. After such a big pullback, that could have been, would have been nice, right? But you don't know because the big push happened in the beginning of December, right? So this was hard. Last December, at least we were starting at lows, not at highs. You did great by closing it. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying. Are you trading right now? Yes, I am trading right now. Not here to waste time. Here to do my job and get on with my day. Always better than damn I missed that, than damn I blew it, 100%. The worst feeling is when you blow it and it still continues your original idea and goes like a train. Oh yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda in trading is massive. If any of you guys joined the exclusive now today, make sure that you join the Zoom call. We're in a Zoom call right now. You can join the Zoom call. Be sure to pull up to the Zoom call. You can find it in live room, right? When you join live room, you can find it there. I think I misunderstood something. You mentioned joining the TS exclusive group for free in time for the holidays. No, man. I won't. That's a lot of work to do for free, man. I spend a lot of time. It's not gonna be free. It would be paid. I never, on my website, I never put this price to 0 here. And nor will this go on discount. $1.8 per day. You're not gonna get cheap. Like, there's nothing out there that offers that. Signals are more expensive than this. Courses are, you basically get a course for 55 bucks. I mean, you're not gonna get that. And you get to speak to the owner, not like they just sell you for 500. We're friendly, we don't bite unless Harry's ranting. Yeah, I'll bite, don't worry. UK 100 up, holding for rate decision. Let's see what UK 100. Long time since I've seen the UK 100. Yeah, that looks bullish AF. Big boy bullish for rate decision. Which is why GJ upside also does make sense here. Yeah, this looks good for continuation. That 15-minute close. 5-minute little thunderstorm. Yep. There you go. In that. What's gold doing? A little bit of a retracement here on gold. Trying to fish down to the bottom of the range. Again, I think safest will be below 25 here. Yeah, I don't like anything before 25. I mean, a 30-minute closing below this support. 20-30, maybe. As a counter trend. Still a little early. Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, that's a 5. How much would you have to here? Yeah, 19 pips. Yeah, when the ranges are big, it could be an option, but it's early counter trend. What is GJ doing here? It's trying to make up its mind. If it wants to continue up or down. I think for us to continue down here, what I would like to see is possibly a close below this range here. Can fill this wick and look to entertain continuation. But we need to wait till this candle closes here in 13 minutes. And that will also should flip the 1 hour candle bearish. Right? The 1 hour candle at that point should flip bearish below 500, yes. 30-minute as well would close bearish. And you have everything on your side to get some sort of continuation here. Use this 5-minute support as a watch. Alright, pass below my sell zone, so what do you think better to sell? Let's see. 2-minute rejection, not good idea? Yeah, probably need to wait for some sort of resistance below that. So yeah, you can either wait for pullbacks to sell, or you can wait for price to close below, wait for some sort of thunderstorm, or some sort of indication, you know, wait for setup 3 and then continue price down. On just a close below, it's a little bit risky to sell because of the whole push we've had down. So you want to be careful with that. Do you have link to Trading Journal? Yes. If you want to get a link to the Trading Journal, just go to the public Discord here. Join it. The link is in the description for that. And be sure you guys join that to get all my announcements and everything like that. And then you go to resources. And in resources, you'll see here Stream Journal. Not only that, you have my 30-day plan checklist. A lot of people seem to like that. 70 reactions. Shout out. How to get better in 30 days. This will ensure you getting better in 30 days if you follow this checklist. My strategy example trades. Price action entry PDF. Trade tracker. Here's the free document for the trade tracker. Trading plan template. All in there. All in there for free. For the cost of 0. Alright, nice little interesting push here. See if price wants to get above 500. So we can avoid all this inconsistency in here, right? Of it being 50-50. Does it want to go down? Does it want to go up? If it gets above 500, it looks more probabilistic to go up here. Alright, I couldn't find the Zoom. Yeah, so when you join, you just need to make sure that you actually are in the group. And then you go to the live room tab. So make sure that you click to see all of the tabs. And you'll be able to click the live room tab if you join. Yeah, it's called the live room. That's what tabs it's on. Yeah, you'll see it in there. So you can check it out. Pretty big stops on this bad boy though, huh? If it closes above. Need some sort of 5-minute thunder probably to run tighter stops here. I'm not really... I don't think it's worth, if we get a close above 500, running 50 pip stops here. I'm not running 50 pip stops for a target of 16 pips and max target of 43. Doesn't make sense. $50 pip stops. Yeah, if you want to go with a higher time frame picture, that's totally fine here. Ahead of interest rates. But again, we're still bearish. This is counter trend. So I like to be more aggressive with counter trend here. That's why. I like to be more aggressive with counter trend. Stick to your rules. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Where does the 4-hour flip? Down here. If we had this 4-hour closing bullish, would make it a lot easier. There we go. Still respecting that zone, which is nice because we know if anything closes above that, it is doing what these candles could not do. see what Mr. Gold is doing. Believe it is rejecting here. Yes. Sell Euro USD. Should be bullish here. Yeah, a bit early to sell. And you do have that closure below this range here. So based on that, your break-even spot is basically where we're at right now, the top of this counter trend. So if you did sell this, then yeah, you're watching this mental BE. Maybe let it get down to here and see if you can continue. GJ, what's up with GJ, brother? Just writing GJ in the chat does not help with anything. Geo reversed 1 pip before TP. I hate when that happens. It's the worst. That's why I just close. Where was it? Oh. I mean, TP should realistically be the bottom of the range. I mean, we tapped everything. 5-minute support, everything was tapped. So realistically, it did hit TP. Four hours, 1 pip from that? Are you targeting the 4 hour? Well, yeah, 4 hour doesn't have to happen in one swoop, right? It could take its time. Also, remember, you're still counter trend. Still counter trend. It was 1 pip. But anything past this zone right here, anything past this zone is just plus. This is plus, right? So all of this here is just bonus. This is all bonus because that's your target based on a session, because you're trading a session. If you're trading a session, that's your target. So anything here is plus. Yeah, you're right. Should have based TP on that. Yeah, it would be better as a session because we're trading a session, not higher time frame. If higher time frame, then you leave it. You set it and then you just wait. Waiting for buys on US 30, dirty 30. Yeah, probably later on. Same with gold, you know. Probably happens later on if buys are going to continue. Be interesting to see how this candle closes. If this candle can close above this range here in 3 minutes here, then we can use lower time frame to get in and rely the bullish close. Wait for some sort of 5-minute structure here and then look to scalp it. Because I'm not running a 50 pip stop here. I'm not running 50 pip stops. I mean, I could, but you know, it could pay off. It could pay off. You run 50 pip stop here and hold it for the rest of the day. But, you know, momentum is still, you're very early in the move. What time is rate decision here? 4 p.m. Yeah, not a while. You know, you have a long time till 4 p.m. Lightweight nutsack strategy? No, it has to be heavyweight, big bold strategy. That's what you need. No lightweight here. Look at Jixi back at 69 here, man. Look at this. Remember when we were getting close to 1%? This is all the way down now at 6. No intervention needed anymore. Yen strength back. And all on hype, so be very cautious. All this yen strength is based on hype. What's the method column mean in the trade tracker? Your strategy, right? So what strategy you use goes in the method. So you can either put, for me, I put trade type here. Make a copy of this. Make a copy of the stream journal here. Just go file, make a copy, and then put what your setup is. So the setups we use here, 1, 2, 3, and you can see. What do you suggest about gold? Tradesharpe, do you have a personal account or funded account? If you have a funded account, what is your account size? Have personal. What's the meaning of hawkish and dovish? Well, hawkish means a more aggressive approach from basically, in the economy. So it's an aggressive approach in the economy. So aggressive rate hikes, aggressive. They're trying to stimulate more profit and strengthen their currency, right? That's what we see. So dovish means they are more doing quantitative easing. So make it easy. This is it. Hawkish, quantitative tightening. Dovish, quantitative easing. That's the difference. How much you trade in one day? Like 1 trade a day, man. 1 trade a day, keep it nice and clean. That's all I need to do. I don't need more than 1 trade a day. If I can do my job and get on with my day, that's exactly what I want to do here. London Open here, 1 hour time frame has closed bullish here. We have 30-minute closing just above the range, barely. 30-minute as well. Basically, 15 minutes, sorry. Did end up rejecting closing back in the range. So we're consolidating at the moment. At the end of the day, again, still above 500. Still below 79. You trade both London and NY. My main session is London, and then sometimes look at NY. But I do look at NY every single day, but sometimes trade it. If I need to, or if I see good setups, I will trade it, no issues. When are you going to open a trade? When you leave the stream. The minute you leave, I'll open a trade. Enter the gold already, BE? Gold what? Buys. Bought the bottom of the range? Yeah, I'd rather you buy in here. I'd rather you guys buy than sell. Yeah, I'd rather this. Yep. If you told me sell, I'll be very upset. Almost 1-to-1. Getting close. You should be able to entertain somewhere up here. Has anyone heard the theory that there are set times of the year where bottom or top markets are set? Is this true? We should see all-time high around. Yeah, there are normally months that we see all-time highs being put in. That is true, Miko. Blessings, man. Welcome, Alejandro, man. Good to have you in the team. Be sure to do the business in resources tab, you'll see you can request access to all of the website and watch the content there. Ask me questions in Zoom whenever you have questions. And yeah, just be part of the team, man. And that goes for all of you guys who just joined. If you guys are in here. Yesterday, I reached my goal for the year of 100 push-ups. In February, when I started, I couldn't do a single rep. That's amazing, man. Well done, Nick. That's good. GJ sell at 179, 188. 179, I would say. Below 179. I like this question. This is a good question from Cal. What are the similarities between gym and trading? I like it. I think this is a great question. Let me think a little bit about this. The similarities between gym and trading. First of all, there's no instant results. Right? There's no instant results. That's the first similarity. You go to the gym, you work hard, you look at yourself, there's no changes. You do that for a week, there's no changes. You do that for 2 weeks, there's no changes. You do it for a month, there's only very minute changes. Second thing is, if you want to see progression in the gym, you have to be disciplined outside of the gym. It's the same at trading. Yeah, I've never thought about this. In trading, your job requires waiting very patiently, doing a job, and then going and going and executing on that. Same in the gym. You eat your meals, you do your workout, and you do your job, and you get on with your day. Right? Then the other part is that it requires you both to be in uncomfortable zones to see maximum progression. No matter if you're enhanced, natty, right? You have to, yeah. And both industry, fitness industry and trading industry, both have their idiots, right? In the fitness industry, you have these people promising you 6-pack in 6 weeks and all of this bullshit. And trading industry, you see all of this. If you're enhanced, you still need to work out hard though. The question is, what is our enhancement in the market? That is what we need to find out. Because the gym we have, enhancement. But in the markets, what is our enhancement? That's what we need to find. The minute I answer that question, I have $100 million idea. And the first answer to this question was, what they came up with the answer was funding accounts. I think that was their first thing, to get results quicker, right? That's the first thing. And that really, really excelled. $100 million idea. Gym and trading is both for social media and fans? Then why are you trading? Enhanced is like cheating in a video game? Yeah. I mean, still. I got the answer, don't worry. Harry, just DM me on Discord, Tradesharpe. Then pay me 10k real fast. Man, why are they going crazy? Why are these scammers going crazy today? Like, just the last 2 days, they've been going crazy. Did you pull out the ban hammer yesterday? They're still in here? They're not even in here. There's only me. Where are they? Yeah, I don't know how they're getting onto everyone here. What are they doing? Let me put another announcement here for the scammers. Just to make sure. Put an announcement in general chat. Don't get scammed. Your voice is far? Sorry, my bad. I was leaning the other way. C2 is always there. Yeah. I know, right? I think C2 started as a scammer. No, too innocent, too innocent. Take it back, take it back. Already banned C2. Trade like wizard. Need some trading test. I know, right? Finally, I found you. Found the real Harry. What are your thoughts about the trading robots coming around? Which trading robots coming around? There's a lot. Many of them will fail. 98% have failed because the successful robots, many people keep them to themselves. Because if you had a really good robot that traded and made a lot of gains, you would not sell that to a consumer, you would sell that to a big hedge fund. And you would make a lot more than a consumer could do it. I think anyone watching a trading YouTube guru is a losing trader. Yes, I can agree. If you're watching just lifestyle and all of this stuff, you're probably not making money because you don't have the skill. Someone just told Harry and Jim you can get... No, I was saying we have idiots in both industries. You have idiots who promise you can make 10K in 1 month, and you have idiots who promise you can get 6 packs in 6 weeks. Oh, Goldinium is saying something. You can get 6 packs in 6 weeks, yes. Go to the liquor store and buy a 6-pack of beer every week and you'll have 6 packs. I watch Tradesharpe for learning and Lambo Rule for dreaming. I mean, I'm all for motivation. I love motivation. I love motivating. But you need to have value with it, you know? Hey Harry, one day if you're interested, could you do a one-on-one mentorship? I have had a one-on-one mentorship before. It was here. It's called program application. So I do have spots closed, but if I do open it in the future, just leave. I'll consider it. Leave your application here, and you'll be put on the wait list, and then, you know, can have a discussion if you were to consider it. Every day after live is one-on-one pretty much. Yeah, that's a hack, you know. But some people are just not publicly, they don't want to be in public. They want everything catered towards them. And some people are just happy being in the group, talking to me one-on-one after. That's the power of the group, right? Is that you get to talk with me one-on-one, but you have to speak up. I can make 10K in 1 month, but I'm scared to get banned on the prop firm account. Yeah, then, you know, try to take money from your prop firm account and put it into your own account so that you can grow that simultaneously. The amount of hours Harry probably spoke to me, typed to me in one-on-one is insane. Yeah, I give a lot of members time, you know, that's what they deserve. I want to see people improve. Can you keep trading the prop firm account after the first payout? Yeah, that's the whole goal, right? First payout is the first step of when you've finally actually made it in terms of prop firm trading. Then the real journey starts after your first payout, because now you need to consistently pay out. If you can consistently get payouts, then guess what? You have a nice little income coming. Can you quickly explain leverage? Yeah, leverage is basically leveraging our capital, because Forex markets move in very small percentages. Not even percentages. They move in, you know, very small movements. So we need leverage. So leverage allows us to use lot size, because one lot is worth 100,000. So if you had no leverage, you would need a $100,000 account to put a one lot. Interesting little close here. See if we can close a little less deeper than this. Top wick. No bottom wick here. Sketchy. Little top wick here. This for me is a little bit risky with no bottom wick. You saw the last time what happened with no bottom wick. It reversed, right? That sucks. That sucks. How big are stops here? 41 pips for 24 pips. Could I run stops just here? I think minimum I could run 30 pip stops here. Nah, it's not. It's not with this no bottom wick here. This is putting me off. Putting me off. Should have checked actually if it had a bottom wick on my broker. Would have been different. No, I didn't. Gold seems at standstill, needs to break out this range. Yes, exactly. If you get a thunderstorm above here, you could get a quick 10-15 pip push. But realistically, if you bought from the bottom of the range, then this is target right now where we tapped. This target. An entry on 5-minute break of structure could be viable. On GJ you're talking about? Yeah. I was looking at that below this area here. What would be nice is to see structure on the 5, because if you get a close below, I understand what you're saying and it does make sense. I do like the idea. But let's say we get a close below here. Price could pull back all the way into here and then do this. Kind of like this or like this. So it'd be nice to see structure here, then a close below to try give you the push down. Because then you can rely on that structure holding. So that's something I would probably look. Again, guys, remember we discussed in the beginning of the stream how this range we're currently trading in is inconsistent. Look, already flipping back up. And this is the problem with this range. This is like a, I wouldn't say it's a red zone. It's not a non-trade zone, but it's definitely a harder zone to trade. Unfortunately, the easier moves happened overnight. But this whole zone here, difficult zone to trade. You take the buys last night. I mean, not last night. You take the buys, you get messed up. That's why I told you too early for the buys. Need to wait above here. These sells, no bottom wick. Now it's just hovering. I reckon we could go through the setups like one night. What do you mean go through the setups? In terms of go through the trades we took, or go through examples of setups? For sure. I think another good drill is for you to identify in previous sessions or the day before of the setups that there were. So like yesterday, it would have been good if you say, for example, look at yesterday's session and say, Harry, yesterday I noticed in yesterday's session we had a setup 2, like let's say even here, setup 2. We also had a setup 1 here, and that will actively get you being able to, because all I'll repeat myself is all I will just say, this was a setup 1 here, close below the range, clean candles to the left to continue down. This was a setup 2, but what's going to be great is if you can actively say, yesterday I saw this move, does this make sense? Then we can discuss it, right? Because that's the power of finding setups, right? The power of finding setups is you being able to identify them and being able to look at it. I went to a casino and saw my friend make $300 only to lose it. A good lesson for traders. Take your profit, never be greedy. Yes, agreed. Have you ever considered streaming on Twitch? Yeah, but there's not enough audience on Twitch. Have you ever done a Zoom specifically backtesting on Pip Labs? Yes, we have. If you go to content library, you'll be able to see the backtesting sessions we've had. Okay, so did we close below? You technically nipple close below here. This could give a bit of continuation on the break of 5-minute low here. But again, it's not something... I really want to see structure here. At least like a thunderstorm, that would make me a lot more confident. If this pushes, it pushes, so be it. I really want to see something that will give me confidence here. I don't like this range. Don't like this no bottom wick here. It is unfortunate it did not have one. Then it would allow me to hold this trade here. Honestly, I think Harry is by far one of the best traders on YouTube. I'm glad I found your channel. I'm glad too. GJ Catch Demand. Harry, how many spots left in your group? Let me check how many people. Yeah, there's 2 spots left, man. There's 2 spots left. Yeah, I didn't have. I'm zooming in fully here on my bottom wick. There's no bottom wick here. Joining the spots is it from January? I have opened just for today for the people who want to come into the group for before the holidays, to use the holidays to practice and use the holidays to use all the information. Can I sell my spot for 10k? Resell it? Yeah, but I take 50% commission. One month, yeah, until you cancel. So it will renew. It's a monthly subscription. It will renew until you cancel. $10Gs with a ref Fortnite account. Joining? Welcome, welcome. You're welcome. Gold goodbye after 2038. Yeah. I want to see a thunder above there. Because breakouts in London, you know they normally don't happen. Very rare to see breakout in London. So if we're going to see breakout in London, we need to see something about that. Are you going to take a trade today or no? Brother, can you just, if you're going to come in here and force me to take a trade, then just leave. I take a trade when I see an opportunity. So the number one thing is don't tell me what to do, please. I'm not here for you. I'm here for me. Can I resell your course? Actually, in my terms and condition, anyone using my content on my website can be taken legal action on. So be careful. Great answer. Yeah, for real. You know, I take trades when I see opportunities. I discuss many options here, and at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and take a trade because I feel like I have to, because I'm in front of an audience and I need to impress it. I don't need to impress anyone. I'm not here to show off. I'm here to do my job and get on with my day. If you guys actually learn the skill, which is what I'm all about, you guys can take trades if you're comfortable with it. If you're happy to take a trade, if you like something you see because of what it follows and you're happy, then take it. You're going to make money. It seems there's a big mob of YouTube traders in Dubai. Have you bumped into the Words of Wisdom crew? They're pumping heat of stuff. Yeah, I've seen their content, but I've not bumped into them, man. I'm very in my own circle. I don't live... Where they live as well is all like the touristy side. You know? All the touristy type side here. Look at this rejection, guys, here. That's a big rejection. That's a massive rejection. How much did this trade give you? 20 pips? Not 20, actually. Yeah, around 20. Problem is your stop loss 30 pips here. Would have been negative risk to reward trade, but it's okay sometimes. It's okay. But again, if this had bottom wick, I would 100% be happy to execute on something like this. But without, puts me off. And based on my positioning for this month, can I take the risk? Yes, I can. Do I have to? No, man. It's been a blessed week. 2 trades, 2 wins. Can't complain. Beginning of the month, you know, it's you can't complain, man. Where are the records for December trade wins? In the journal here, you can see them. December started from here. You can see the December journal. I want text, I sell gold now. I'm not talking about you, man. Not talking about you. When are we gonna see a Lambo? You guys shall see. I did film a vlog this week. I think it's gonna be a fun vlog. It's a day in the life video. I put a lot of effort into it. So guys, be ready for that video. That's a big video. Currently editing it. And it will be good. Just join. Let's go, man. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. If he just joined, then there's only 1 spot left. I just don't like messing in this range. For me, as I identified from the beginning of the stream, this is more of an inconsistent range for me. And I'm not going to put myself in a position, you know, where I don't want to trade this inconsistency. The best moves happened, unfortunately, overnight. And I've learned my lesson. There's no point of rushing into something if you had great moves overnight. Because I used to FOMO up and all this. I would try buy and then I'll get screwed up in these buys here. And then I'd sell and then to make up for the buys, I would hold the whole trade and now be back at break even. And then I'll try find another entry for sells and then that will lose. And then I look back and I'm like, what the hell happened? And we just went sideways. So in this case, when I can identify it's a messy range, unless I get a setup that I'm very comfortable with, like my bottom wick formed, nice top wick, which gives me the highest probabilities to win, then I'll take it in the range, no problem, because I have high probabilities. But if I'm putting myself at a disadvantage, I don't want to do that, especially when I'm in a position where I can call it a month right now. You know? And I know I can have opportunities if I want to risk it for the biscuit. If price starts leaving this range, makes sense for continuation. You could see this start to melt throughout the day. And guess what? I can just press sell and caption that. Not capture, capture that. Gold just broke out. Yeah, gold is trying to break out right here. Gold is trying to break out. You need structure. You need structure on 5 minute. Still in? Man, that could be amazing position. Would you ever consider GT 4 hours? No, because of their track capability. They're really cool, but I don't like that they're mid-engine. For gold here, guys, it would be best to see 5 minute structure. If you get 5 minute structure on gold, then you can hold stops below the 5 minute structure here. But this is a very juicy zone here. Yeah, wait for a 5 minute pullback here. This will be safest. If not, there's a small resistance here. Your next target is realistically up here. Yeah, you need some sort of 5 minute thunder. Otherwise, you run big boy stops here. That's your choice. You either run big boy stops, 50 pip, 60 pip stops, or 5 minute structure. No top wick as well. Damn, juicy. London breakouts are 50-50 though. Kyle entered at the bottom of the range here. No top wick. Yeah, on the flip could give you a quick push here, but you go break even super fast. You can use the bottom wick as a stop loss, but this is not New York sessions. It's different. Long term, guys, you need to understand how London moves here. This is really, I feel this is setting up for some sort of liquidity grab for it to range and then New York go. But this thing could continue. It has the chance here. I mean, let's see. Let's watch what happens here. See what we can do. Lots of volume on GJ. It's a little bit of volume. It's still in the range though. You mean gold? I think you meant gold. How often do you do live trading? We live trade from Monday to Friday here. Monday to Friday. Oh, no top wick? No. Current candle, no top wick is good for you with buy. Would you enter on the 5 minute breaking up? Breaking up where? On the flip? You could enter if it flips and breaks the high, but you need to go BE super fast. If it flips and reflips, just be out of that because you don't know. It's really more of a risky shot you're giving yourself. On the flip here, guys, could be interesting here on the flip. Watch this flip here. Yep, there. So this, even here, yeah, if that reflips, you just want to be out. That's why I don't trust that reflips. Might have a thunderstorm, though. I think it's a liquidity grab on gold. Yeah, London breakouts can be a little bit risky here. That's why I'm not getting involved on the price just flipping here. This New York, hell yeah, I'll be all over that flip. Could manage on this 1 minute closing above here. 1 minute continuation strategy. Hello, G. So here's a little 5-minute thunderstorm form. At least gives you a place to put stops. If you go breaking that high there. You'd look for a quick one, basically just a quick push here in London session. That's all you would look for. It's a quick push towards the upside. This is sus. A little bit suspect. If anything, if it breaks the high, you need to, like, you get 5 pips in profit, call it. Call it. Don't try anything more. You know, go break even. Don't play games. Where do I see all the resources learning? Yeah, go to the resources tab and follow the instructions there. Follow the instructions in the resources tab and you'll be able to capitalize all of that. Money has run out to market after the gold run. Yeah, GJ's still stuck in the range here. The main incentive, so you're hitting the thumbs up. Give me a sec, guys. Gonna go to the bathroom, come back. Okay. Yeah, look. Respected this high. Pulling back now. Maybe if you have a 5-minute candle leaving this high later, that'll give you the upside continuation. But FOMOing in at the top of the highs here, not a good idea. London breakouts, not like New York. New York breakout, you probably get a fat push here. Especially after, if you had a thunderstorm and New York broke the high here, oh, I'd be all over that. That's a juicy trade here. Juicy trade, juicy trade. GJ at the moment, GJ is ranging. So this is my plan, guys, on GJ. I'm going to wait for it to get outside of this range. As we can see, the inconsistency in here. Again, same plan. Anything leaving 500, you know, you can look to trade scalp inside the range. But something leaving, again, 500 to the top here. Basically, both ranges between 500 to 500. I mean, that's a pretty big range. I would like to see more price action to see if we can look to capitalize within the range. But it's too early right now. And there's not enough... what's this? Information on the chart. It's always tough after such a heavy push. Same for gold here after such a heavy push on gold. You know, we need to be cautious here. Now for gold, this could set up maybe in the next 30 minutes here. If you get maybe a 5-minute, you could look to try get a quick push. But again, guys, if you do take that trade, I'm going to leave you with the plan and then I'm going to be with the exclusive guys now. If you do take that trade, be break even super quick, super quick. Don't play games. Super quick break even. 5 pips in profit, move break even. Because if that flips, I promise you, it will end up being a fake out. I can almost guarantee that. That's how it always works. So make sure to do that, right? Make sure to do that. And yeah, so basically gonna call it here. And yeah, this is why we be patient with London breakouts here. For GJ here, we'll see what ends up happening. We see it rejecting already now. Stuck in the range, going sideways here. And yeah, beautiful session. Great discussion, guys. And now we can be nice and patient and wait for something that is going to be clean here. And yeah, with that being said, guys, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very, very soon. So with that being said, peace. Take care all. Appreciate you joining up. Leave a like